And thus we get an upgrade to our rotom bike. We can now ride across water. Now, you move slower in water, but you can still travel against water. We practically got surf from the other games. So, what we're gonna do at this point, since we now have this, there's quite a bit of things that we can now get with this. So, what's gonna be the rest of the part is going to be us going through, traveling around the Galar region, since now we have the rotom bike, and we're gonna see what kind of good things we can get. We're gonna start things off in the wild area on the upper part, not because of the bike itself, but all the way down here in one specific area. Said area being, if I can even get down here, Dusty Bowl. We can now get an encounter here since we're now powerful enough to really be able to deal with these mons. Since they're around the high 40s. We can now actually get an encounter here. Hence why I'm gonna go over and fly away. No, I'm not gonna do that. I just want to make sure I have a good mon out for this. It kind of sucks that it's a blizzard out, but here's what it is. But let's see what we'll get for our encounter here. Bomb of Snow is not one because we have Snowboard already, so this does not count. So with that abomination of a snow thing dead, and can you actually you know what? You know what? I'm just looking at the time. The day's literally gonna change within 23 minutes by the time of this recording. I'll save an encounter here for last. With that being said, there's still something we can get down here. There's a little lakeway down here that we couldn't get to before until now. With a little nice TM. So let's actually head over here and get to TM. We can get the TM for Cross Poison, which is not a bad move whatsoever. I don't think any of my mons can learn it. Yeah, none of my mons are able to learn it, so So not really useful to me, but it could be useful to you. It can be. I also never went over, and you know, I might as well go over and get this right now. But there's also a little skip travel point that you can get if you talk to the Dicky lady. Either that or the Digging Brothers, one of the two. I'll head over and talk to her real quick. There's another TN that we can get nearby anyways. Well, item, more specifically. That's actually right over there. So, we can get that. I'll talk to you. I'm not going to leave anything here, because I don't really need to. But another thing that we can grab, not as this lagoon, but across this water. One, there's a hidden pearl. Two, there's a berry tree, which I'll shake. Let's see what I can get. Roselli and Kissib. Tree's already shaking quite a bit, so I'm just gonna stop there. This is random Glade. And you get the TM for low sweep. I might actually teach that to Cinderace, as that's not a bad TM for him. Honestly, I honestly do think Double Kick's a little bit better. Only because it's a multi-hit move. But look at, I mean, low sweep does slightly more damage anyways. Never mind. We'll see. That's all I'll say. We'll just kind of see. there are items that we can get. Well, hidden items that you can get in the water. You plan on using a Feebas and not gotten I forget the name of the item that's required to evolve Feebas to Milotic. But over there, I actually forget the name of the area over there. I like to say it's Giant Seeds. Over in the water in for hidden items. Sometimes you can find the item that you need to evolve Feebas to Milotic. I'm pretty sure there's another place that you can get one for free, but that's one place that comes to mind that you can get it. We have Axu Island right here. We can get some fancy apples and sweet apples. This is where I originally thought you were supposed to get your... This was the place where I originally thought that you were supposed to get the item necessary to evolve your Applin, but as I've learned throughout this playthrough, that's not really the case. But the encounters here are a bit too powerful for me to really do much against. So I'm not gonna get an encounter here just yet. I think, in fact, this will probably be like one of the last encounters we'll get in the playthrough, more specifically. And we can also get a free rare candy. But there's one thing in particular that's worth grabbing. This TM for Air Slash. Yes, there's an Air Slash TM. It's not a TR, it's a TM. Life is good. And I'll be teaching said TM to Vikavolt, and I'll be getting rid of Mudslap for it. I don't know, it's better than Mudslap anyway, so why not? Why not have it? And then if I need to Dynamax and need to keep Vikavolt out, I can just get a speed increase with said Dynamax move. Besides that, I think that's really... Actually, no, that's not all the things we can get here in the wild area. There's one other side in particular that we can also go to that we couldn't go to before. Lake of Outrage. Just like Axu, we cannot get an encounter there yet, as again, the Pokemon there are a bit too powerful. Though, one thing I can say is that all the end-all Beyond are in that area. Like, no joke. You can find Drapies, you can find your Birds exclusive pseudo legendaries. I like to say you can find your Lavatars, your Goomies, your moles. Whatever you need is practically over there. Same goes to actually Dracopult, well, Dragales, Drippies. There's a lot of good mons here that you can get. Again, they are pretty high leveled. And you're most likely not going to be able to get these until after the 8th gym. That's your best bet, to be completely honest. But you can get a Focus Sash here. These rocks right here will sometimes have a stone. Each rock symbolizing like which stones have. Like this one will have Dust Stone, the one over there will have Shiny. This one will have Fire, Thunder, Water, Leaf. I just guessed. Ice Stone, which is our first time getting an Ice Stone. And really just a bunch of other nice stuff. And that's not it either. Right up here, we can get an Assault Vest, which increases your special defense, but you're not allowed to use any status conditioning moves, or just any status move in general. So if you have like a Pokemon that's only using physical attacks, it's a great item for them. I can definitely say that right there. But that's really all we can grab in Lake of Outrage. I'll come back here later to get an encounter. But for now, I'm not really gonna get that encounter. Because I can't really get an encounter anyways. Where we're going to go next is we're going to head over to Route 2. We haven't been over here for a good while. But there was some water that we can traverse from here. Since now we have the water back now, we can actually get some good stuff here. So let's see what we were missing out on. Choice Band. Pretty nice. Boost your attack, but you're only allowed to use one move. One move. Certain Pokemon can make a massive advantage with that item in particular. I can 100% say that right there. The upstream up here will have a Psychic Seed, which is special defense in Psychic Terrain. It's a one-use item though. I think all the way over here is just a dead end. Actually, no, that's just a dead end. There's a hidden water stone, which is nice, I guess. So it's an extra water stone. So, yay! There's a little island right here that has a Dreadnought running it, and has a rare candy, and a ball and PP Max. Completely maxes out a move if you use it, which I might use it later down the road. Just might. Not necessarily that I will, but I might. We have that obstacle, which I just completely bypassed. And all the way over here, we got the TM for Psycho Cut, which I don't think any of my mons minus Rapidash, which already knows it, can learn it. Yeah, figured. Again, it's not a bad idea to pick up the TMs, because you never know if I need to switch out my team, or in case I actually do end up getting in depth or something like that. You never really know, so it's a good idea to grab these anyways, just to be on the safe side. Here in Turffield, there's a little waterway through here that has VTM for Solar Beam. May I mention Solar Beam? You plan on using any kind of Sunny Day Team, that's a great move to have. What else can we grab in particular? Well, actually, there is something in Galamine, in the Galamine Note 2. There is something there. So we'll head down there next. Alright, so in the Galamine Note 2, there's a little thing that we can now grab. Since we can actually now go in the water, and I'm not falling for those Stunfists this time. Right in this little area right here, we can get the TM from Mudshot. Which, I mean, it's nice. That's all I'll say there, it's nice. That's really about it. That's not nice, though. Okay, I decided to go over and cut until I was out of there. But where else can we go that we can actually now potentially surf into? Or is that it in terms of... Yeah, that's it in terms of just places that we can surf to. But there's also Isle Armor. There's stuff that we can actually go over and get now in Isle Armor. I'm not doing the thing with Kung yet. That's going to be a thing I'll be doing, like, literally at the end of the playthrough. But we can actually head out into the sea now and actually do some pretty neat stuff there. So with that being said, let's take our bike. And actually, I probably should have spawned right next to the dojo, but since we now have the water bike, since we now have that, we can actually get a little something here. Is that a little something? So you have an awesome bike. Let me customize it if you like. we now have the option to go over and customize our bike. This is Isle Armor exclusive. We can change our bike to be sparkling white or glistening black. I'm gonna see what this is gonna look like. Oh, go with glistering black. I'm honestly more of a fan of glistering black. And while I'm at it, I'll change. I'll change it to be red. Though I guess my outfit is a little bit more of a darker blue, so I really should change it more to a darker blue. But whatever. It still looks nice. It still kind of fits it in a way, I guess. Actually, no, nah. Change my outfit. Actually, I actually have to have the type out for this. That's too much of a hassle, so I'll just stick with what I got right here. Actually, because we're gonna be heading out to sea, I'll have Rapidash out on the field. I'll have Rapidash up front for a good reason. So we're actually gonna be taking the time to go out and explore out and see. And the first thing we see is a animal out in a random island with a bottle of calcium, which I'll use shortly. Looking at a bottle of soft sand. But while you're out in the sea in Isle Armor, you can see these things. There are wild torpedoes out here that will chase after you. And they do move faster than your bike out in the water. Unless you boost. I mean, if you boost, that's practically your only way of really escaping. So, we're probably going to run into quite a bit of torpedoes out here, is what I'm really trying to say. It doesn't help that my bike's not really all that, is not really completely upgraded. It does not help whatsoever. But we have you. If you get over 10 pieces of armor right, you can clear out your the EVs on your Pokemon. This is nice if you have a Pokemon that you gave the wrong IVs or you want to change it up, but the IVs that you had it on currently just doesn't really fit it. It's nice for that. Definitely. Heading out here, we have, no joke, Diddle Island. I'm not kidding when I say that. This is literally Diddle Island. This place is full of Dittos, and they give you a Destiny Knot here. Which, with this, if you equip a Destiny Knot, your chances of getting better IDs while breeding is just greatly increased. And again, they give you Dittos here. But unlike Lake Axew and Lake of Rage, we can actually get an encounter here because I've done a little bit of research, and the Pokemon out here aren't really all that powerful. Okay, excuse me. I mean they're around my level, around this point, but they're at least around the threshold where we can actually catch a Pokemon. So what I'm gonna do is not rinse the grass and again, I got our encounter there. I've actually also done research there, and I discovered that there's really just nothing good. Nor there's nothing I really need to use. So I'm not really gonna bother. But there was a spot that we can fish at that I saw, and again, I'm pretty sure I'm upsetting some of you guys by ignoring the Dittos here. Alright, there's a spot that we can fish at. Okay, what are we getting right here? Not an auxiliary, since we already got one. Wow, I've been at this for so long to the point that it's now a new day. The hay. Alright, so after doing a little bit of research, I discovered, oh hey, all the stuff that we can fish here is stuff that we already have. The only things that you can fish is Remoraines, Auxiliaries, and Magikarps. So, no, I'm not really getting anything new. Unfortunately, and in fact, the only real mons that we can get here is Diddle, which I wouldn't even bother catching. To be completely honest, I mean, Diddle's not really going to be all that useful for this playthrough in particular. And Execute, which I already have a second type in them, and a grass type. So I don't really need it. So we're just gonna go. So much for that! Like, seriously, just so much for that. It wastes so much of my time. Well, no, it's not really. I guess it really wasn't really all that much of my time, but still. Anyways, we can explore more of the workout. See, there's still some stuff to get. I mean, the sea part of the Isle Armor is pretty massive. Like, honestly, it's actually pretty big. Well, I guess this brings our encounter. Okay, no. No. Well, even then, we already have a Wingull. So no, we're not even close to an encounter. Okay, where's there? I'll just kind of ignore it. Grab this item right here. Rare candy. Get another bag of soft sand. No, bag of stardust. And ignore another Diglett. I guess for those who are wondering why I'm skipping the Diglets, I do plan on getting them. I do plan on getting them just later. And I'm not gonna go after the Diglets right away, but I will get them later. I hear another torpedo. They're right over there. And then there's another one right in front of me. Okay, fine. I time I maneuver just right just to kind of get by them. And then I hear another one somewhere. Where? Behind me. Okay, it can't really reach me from here. But from over here, we can get the CM for overheat. Which is kind of a nice move. This lady right here, if you give her 8 Galaritic twigs, you can make a Galaritic cuff, which is what you need to evolve your Galarian Slowpoke to a Galarian Slowbro. Which Galarian Slowbro itself is actually pretty good mon. I mean, for Pete's sakes, I almost got killed by one earlier in the playthrough. It kind of shows just how good it can be. It does. Let's get a whole 2 Kelsey berries, and the tree's already shaking like crazy. So much for that. Stepping stone to see. I don't think there's really anything that we can get here. I don't think there are. I'm hearing a tricky there somewhere, like over there, I suppose. There are some items that we can grab out of here, though. Toxic Orb, which is something I won't be using. It's a little bit more of a risk-reward kind of item, but if you use it, you get badly poisoned, which, I mean, some Pokemon do actually take advantage. Well, can actually take advantage of being poisoned, and... Wait, we can actually... get fish here? Huh. Well... I mean, we can fish here. I guess I can see what we can get. I suppose. Oh! We actually have an encounter! This one's actually kind of a scary encounter! Because we have to deal with a wishy-washy in the rain! I don't even know what this thing's gonna have right away, also. But they just are our best bet. And honestly, Wishy-Washy would actually be a not so bad mod to have. To be completely honest, this thing has amazing stats when it's in its school form. May I mention, when it's in its school form. If it's not in the school form, then it's not really the best out there. It's not. It's a bit wishy-washy there, but its stats will in school form are monstrous. Monstrous defensives, monstrous attacks. That's why I got kind of scared that it's in the rain. The one place where it can potentially actually cause some good damage. That's why I got a little scared there. And shoot, it woke up. It's just doing an Aqua Wing. I can hopefully put it back to sleep. Hopefully. Let's actually go do that. Thank you. Let's actually start throwing some balls at this thing. I can actually use this. I can use it right away, and I don't have to do anything grinding. I could do that. I thought I had some kind of dive ball. Actually, I do. Okay. Well, we'll just throw that at it. There we go. Get our wishy-washy of an encounter right there. So, just like every other mod that I've gotten throughout this entire playthrough, if you guys have a nickname suggestion for this thing, I am all down for it. With that being said, what are its stats? Plus special attack, minus defense. A little weird. A little wishy-washy, to be completely honest, but... It has Hydro Pump to take advantage of it, though. Oh lord, yeah, that actually would have been really pretty nasty if I didn't put it to sleep. That actually would have been pretty bad. It could have gotten very ugly very quickly. So I'm kind of grateful that we got by that, no problem. And you know, I can just run it. I can just randomly run into a tentacle while I'm at it. That's cool, I guess. What's not so cool about that, though, is for the fact that I just kind of left it be. I didn't even fight it. I just ran. It's not even worth my time. I can head back over there later. There are some stuff that we can grab. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we can grab with the water bike. Honest goodness, there is a lot to be gotten with this thing. Especially over here. Over in this little mini island thingamajig. There's a bunch of small islands out here in the Isle of Armor. This being, well, many of them. Diddle Island being the other. Also get the TR for Hurricane, which is nice. I'm not really a huge fan of it because of how inaccurate it is, but it's still a good move. And it's still pretty nice. I also know for the fact that I could have gotten an encounter in this grass, but you know, Wishy-washy is fine enough. Wishy-washy will get us to places. I'm certain of it. And I was about to say, there's like no items here. Just another swig. Okay, well, nothing really useful then. Oh, the only thing that was really useful was just the TR. That was it. Okay then. We got another big island over here, and this one in particular is like the gift to the gods. I'll demonstrate why when we get there, and this actually does, and this is the honeycomb sea, so we can actually get an encounter here. And again, I might just fish, because there's really nothing all that special that we can get here. But this island, this beautiful, beautiful island, so may I mention, the hidden items that you find here sometimes are honey, bags of stardust, or mints. Not just serious, any kind of mint. We had a bold mint right there, for example. These aren't always guaranteed. We got a rash mint, which is just kind of shrugging at that more specifically. We get the dream for Dragon Balls, which is nice. Series mint, so we get another one of those. Another twig. Anything else? I know there's more here. Gentle mint. Social defense, but defense grows more slowly. Wait, there's one more. Timid. Speed attack. Actually, do I have a mon that can actually take advantage of this? Or do I not? No, not really. Most of my mons are physical attackers. If they're not, then they're soul special attackers. I mean, I suppose Venusaur could take advantage of this. But even then, and I mean, I guess it gets rid of its minus attack. It's minus special defense, but still, it's something that I don't really need, so I'm not really gonna bother. So, is there a spot around here that I can fish? Let's run there. Let's see what we can get. I'll say if we can even get anything. Another wishy-washy. Kinda wishy-washy about that. Okay, well, that's one thing. Can we get another? Or do I need to actually go into the grass and see what we can get in there? Because, I mean, I'm only fishing out these encounters because I've learned that the random encounters in the wild area, well, not the wild area, but Isle of Armor, aren't good. Like, most of the good stuff are the field encounters. That's where most of the good stuff are. They are, however, not quite the case for the random encounters. But you know, that's actually getting to the point where I'm just better off going over and just getting my encounter the actual like random encounter instead of fishing. Well, more specifically in the grass, but you guys get what I mean. So what can we get? we already have a Happiny, so that's is already gonna get shot down. Don't want to kill it anyways because it's good EXP. Okay, that's something that's not a Happiny, but we already have a Wingull. We don't quite need another Wingull. We have Dupes Claws. We have Dupes Claws for a dang good reason. Okay, there, finally something new and execute. I mean, I guess if I mean, even then, I have like better. I do have better second type solutions. Well, second and grass type solutions, just in case we lose any of them. But I'll catch them anyways. Or I might just kill them anyways. Because after something like that, like, no. Just, no. For the fact that they can do synthesis is, all they're doing is synthesis. I'm really tempted as the Mega Ornum, but I won't. Okay, they're actually doing something different. For not so much damage. Former second cut should do it. And just doing Bullet Seed, which ain't gonna do too much. You done yet? Thank you. I'll catch it in a... I'll just throw an Ultra Ball at it. We got a critical capture, so it just needs to take one click in. It didn't even click in. Okay, fine, whatever. Execute, execute, execute. Honestly, Execute is a mod that I've been wanting. I've been kind of interested in trying, and for the longest time, I guess the Alolan Exeggutor. My first time playing for Pokemon Sun, but not the normal one. And it just healed itself again. And actually, speaking of healing, I should probably go over and heal myself, so I don't die of an embarrassing death. Because the last thing I need is to go over and die to an Execute. Like, our first step, not even like anything menacing, it's just an Execute. That's it. Literally. Only because it wouldn't get in the ball. And I am not... Well, one, I'm already on the Ultra Ball, so... Okay, this critical capture better do it. Thank you. Jeez. Okay. If you guys have a suggestion for a nickname for this monstrosity of an egg, feel free to leave a comment on the video. I'll change the nickname to that. And we'll see what the summary is for the thing. It has a Psycho Seed on it right away, so we gotta be thinking of that. Nature ain't too bad. I'm at attack plus special defense, so it's a little more of a special defensive tank, kind of taking him on. We've seen what it already has. So, send it to the Mox. Put the item in the bag. And actually, just to make sure this actually is straight up the right area. Yeah. Yeah, we were fine for the most part. So, let's just continue exploring the sea. It wouldn't surprise me that this entire part is just nothing but me going over and getting all the items that you can get out in this, out in the water now. I would not be surprised by that whatsoever. I wouldn't be. Anyways, we got Honeycomb Scene, which I don't think we can actually fish an encounter here and shoot. It's fine. Okay, I guess our encounter for Honeycomb Scene is Sharpedo, because Sharpedo. No, it's not our encounter. But I want to kill it anyways. It's for extra EXP. That's it. Not only that, but some of my other mons are close to the level anyways, so it helps out in the end. And I'm not gonna learn Brave Bird. It's a good move, but it's risky and it's kind of a risky move for a Nuzlocke because it has recoil. But we have Honeycomb Island, which here we can get some EXP candies. Literally, get some EXP candies. We got some EXP M's. I'm pretty sure there's an L. Pretty sure there's like some L's. XS, S, L's. You can randomly get EXP candies here. Which, yay! I'll kind of hold off on using these for a little while. But it's nice. Well, more like they're kind of nice to have. On the center part itself, we have an L. We have the CR for Pollen Puff, which is not a bad move. Another jar of honey. I saw another thing, but the Cumby's in the way. Another EXP XS. A bunch of Digletts in the center, which I'm purposely ignoring. And to top things off, we can also get an encounter here in. Oh my lord! Yes! I'm sorry for freaking out so much right here, but I'm sorry. I love Diddle. I love it. I love her to pieces. I was not expecting to get one right here. Oh, and this is a critical capture. Sweet. Oh my lord. Venusaur might get replaced. I'm like, honestly, this Venusaur might actually get replaced. I'm sorry, but I love Diddle. And actually, you know, no, I won't replace Venusaur, but if Venusaur does go down, this is going to be an immediate replacement. But speaking of which, if you guys have a suggestion for a nickname for this Petal, I'm all down for it. And say that right there. And has own temple minus speed, minus defense. Minus defense kind of sucks for it. Kind of sucks and it's a little more squishy, but plus speed does help. Sunny Day, Leaf Storm, Entrainment. It has a good moveset already. Oh my lord. Just again. I'm tempted. Severely tempted to do it. You know what? I'll evolve it. I'll evolve it. We'll compare stats from there. Because I really don't have any other uses for my Sunstone. So I might as well use it. I might as well use it here since, well, just kinda, yeah. So where are my Sunstones? There. Let's evolve this thing. You know, show us a little again. Do that. Learning Pedal Dance. Since it has own temple, it can take advantage of this. A little special perk that Lilligant has, or at least Own Temple does. If you use Pedal Dance, you have Own Temple, you don't... you don't get confused after you're done using it. You don't. That's kind of what I love about it. I'm actually gonna get Relief Storm for it. But let's go over and compare stats real quick. So, if I keep Lilligant, it'll be faster than Venusaur. Venusaur does have some defenses, good defenses. And I would even say, with proper raising, it would also have higher special attack. Which is another good thing. However, Venusaur does have some perks. And as much as I love Lilligant, it can't really learn a lot of variety moves. The only thing it'll most likely be using with this thing is Grass type moves. That's it. Unfortunately. I mean, I suppose you can get Weather Ball and you can have it Weather Ball from there, and that's like different variety, but that's not really a lot of... Again, there's not a lot of variety that it learns, unfortunately. Though it does hit hard. It is fast. It is nice. But I think I'll keep Venusaur anyways. I can say that right there. But again, if Venusaur does go down, then we do have a replacement ready to go. So that's at least good. So let me go over, give Venusaur his Miracle Seed back. And we'll just kind of heal him up while I'm at it. And same goes with a few other mons. I mean, I'll most likely be talking about Pokemon Center after this anyways, but still, it's not a bad idea to stay healed anyways. Two Sharpedos out here. Why? It doesn't change for the bad. There's another one right there. I think minus hidden items is really nothing too spectacular right over there. Oh, there's this item out here. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna see. Some hidden items. Another Dragon Scale. And unnecessary to all Horsey to, well, Seadra to Kingdra. Unfortunately, it's something you can't really take advantage of, and even then, I don't think Horsey, you can get random, I don't think you can get Horseys as random encounters. So I'm just kind of out of luck there. We can actually head over here now. So since we now have the water bike. We're still kind of safe. What's like Grandpa berries? Okay, it's all just Grandpa berries. Which actually, does Grandpa berries have any significance, or is this just another berry? Oh, just... Oh, okay, well, I guess it's that kind of a risk dash reward kind of item, I guess. And get, like, our 8th million rare candy. Actually, you know what? How many rare candies do we even have around this point? Okay, I thought we had a lot more, but seven's not a bad number. All the same. Is there anything else particular that we can really grab? That's in the water. Actually, wait, they're actually no, I'm not saying there's still quite a bit. In fact, there's stuff that we can get here in Brawler's Cave. Unfortunately, no encounter because there's no place to fish. Nor is there actually, nor are there any actual random encounters. It's kind of weird that there's really no fishing spot in this place, but there's not. There just isn't any. Have a big mushroom and get more money. I think that's for the hyper potion. Well, okay, well, yeah, hyper potion for selling. Yes, sure. No. Well, there is a little pathway that we can actually now take in here. I guess before we even continue there, is there any other items? No? None? Okay. But there is stuff that we can grab in the water in Courageous Cave. Well, Courageous Cavern, more specifically. Maybe not over here. And actually, no. Well, 1, Diglett. 2. I'm not even bothering to hunt or whatsoever yet, anyways. But there is stuff in Loop Lagoon that we can get. And one said thing is right over here, and it's another TR. What kind of TR is this? Well, for Candy. TR for Psysack. Alright then. There are some stuff up here that we can grab. I got another raid done, which, again, I'm not doing raids in this playthrough. I mean, honest to goodness, I have not done any. If I have done some, I would have some Dynamax candies in that case, which, again, I haven't done any raids. Like, I've honestly, when it comes to grinding, I can say this right here, when it comes to grinding, I grind off of random Pokemon. Like, straight up go over and murder any wild Pokemon I see. That's what I do when I grind. I might be coming to Isle of Armor a lot more often for grinding, and especially at one point specifically. Because I'll say this right here, not specifically for 7th gen, since, I mean, 7th gen's not going to be really going to be all that bad. But the 8th gen, I'm going to need to grind up a little bit if I'm going to be smooth sailing through that. Just a little bit, not by much, just a little bit. Honest to goodness, out of all the gems, minus Nessa. I mean, Nessa was like one of the few worries I had. Raihan, who is our 8th gym leader. I don't even care about spoiling it whatsoever, but he is our 8th gym leader. He can be challenging if you're not well prepared for him. In fact, that gen as a whole, I'll be treating it like I would just for a normal competitive battle. Honest to goodness, I'm actually going to be treating it like that. Y'all will see what I mean. Assuming that you've not played this game before, when we eventually get to said gym, but we're getting pretty close on that, anyways. But that's about it for LR. That's all we can really grab. So since it's now a new day, we'll head back over to the wild area and head over to the Dusty Bowl, and we'll see what we can get now. So that being said, I'll cut until we get our encounter. So with that being said, I'll be right back. Alright, so we have a false encounter for our first encounter. Yes, I mean false encounter because we already have a double. So I'm just gonna let it be. I'm not even gonna kill it. I'm just gonna let it be. Because I know how tanky that sheep can be. Alright, actual encounter? Oh my gosh. Actually, do we? I'm like, do we have a force? I don't think we do. Honest goodness, I don't think we actually have any. I don't think we have this evolution line whatsoever. So, well, captain. Why not? I mean, I already have a backup psychic type. Yeah, backup psychic type solution. No, I already have a backup grass type because, thanks to Diddle, but I guess that's a third backup. I suppose it has cotton now, so it ain't bad. And for Pete's sakes, it also has synthesis. We have another execute situation. And you know what? You know what? I'll just switch to Venusaur. I was thinking Cinderace, but like, no, Venusaur can totally take it. Tank it. Aromatherapy. You can't really take advantage of said move. Venusaur would kill it, so I'm not gonna do that. You better not heal again. Thank you. So, what do I even have that would be good around this point? I don't have much. I guess we'll just spam Pokeballs at it. We have 5 abilities, so why not? We'll see if the Pokeball will work. Okay, it does have Hyper Voice, so okay, never mind. It has like one, it's a non-grass type move, but Will this critical patcher be the trick? At least do the trick. Okay, it did the trick. Sweet. I got a little bit of EXP. And with this thing added, if you guys have a suggestion for a nickname for this Alligas, feel free to leave a comment on the video. I can see that right there. And yeah, just kind of, yeah. We already know what ability he has, but what kind of nature does it have? Neutral. It's better than a bad nature. It's better. Aromatherapy, Hyper Voice, Synthesis, Leap Tornado. Ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. So that's our encounter for the Dusty Bowl. After literally a day later. Just anyways, that is completely it on all the stuff that we can get. Since we now have the water bike, there's nothing else that comes to mind. Mind you, that comes to mind. I might be missing something for all I know. And I'm just not thinking of it. Like, I'm literally looking at all these routes right here that we've been to before, and there is nothing that's clicking that requires you to use the water bike to go through. Nothing at all. So we're gonna head back here And actually, we're going to end the recording session from here. I say this is about a good amount of progress. I was kind of hoping to knock out the rest of the gyms, but, you know, water bike. There's a lot of stuff you can get with it. Okay. There just is. So, current team is not changed whatsoever. We're still rocking the same mods we had from before. Honestly tempted to use the Lilligant that we have, but again, it would be more of a backup solution than an actual mod I would use. I can say that right there. Before everything else, we got a bunch of TRs, and TMs also. So I guess before we end it off, let's see what we can learn right here. Okay, well, not much. That's nice to know. Exp Candies. You know what? Let's actually use these. I'll use 2 M's on Venusaur. Get him an instant level. I'll use an S on Rapidash, I guess. Get her a little bit closer to a level. I'll use an L on... I'll use an L on Endurance. Get like 2 levels from that alone. And then our XS's, which I'll use them all on Rapidash again. It's not gonna be enough for a level, but it's gonna come close. So our mons are about in their 50s at this point. Around the point of the game where you're supposed to be at least around your mid-40s. I am overkill, and I'll be even more overkill most likely during the next session. Well, next recording session I'll do. Knowing for that recording session in particular, I'll be doing quite a bit of grinding. Fun. But at least I didn't have to do any during this recording session, so hallelujah for that. With all that being said, though, next time that we'll be here, we'll head over. I'll actually move. Oh, head over. I said the Pokemon. Word boy. Word man. Is that the first thing you said to a girl? Like, seriously? Dude, like, you're horrible. Anyways. Next time that we'll be here, we'll head over to Spike Mouth. We'll challenge our next gym. We'll do our next part of the Pokemon Hunger Games. And I'm hoping for that recording session, we'll actually go over and actually, well, get all of our badges at this point. That's what I'm hoping for. The only reason why we didn't get here, because again, just okay. Again, dude, you're weird. I don't like. Actually, you know, I'm moving to a better. I'm moving somewhere else. That's just no. We'll head over to the Great Bath. We'll just stand from here. But again, I'm hoping to knock out the rest of the gyms because again, water bike. There's a lot that you can get, and there's a lot more there than I had expected. So, yeah, there's that. So, with all that being said, I will see you guys until then.